today on Divorce Court.
3 years ago, I thought I met the man of my dreams until the judge told me to kick him to the curb. Then I met Mr. Reggie. Reggie's great. He's great with me. He's great with my child. But we have our issues.
I want to marry my fiancée, Brittany. I loved her from the first time I laid eyes on her. But the biggest problem in our relationship is her best friend, Aisha. She's impolite, disrespectful, and she's always butting in on our affair.
What I want from the judge is to help me rectify my relationship with my best friend and my relationship with my fiancé. How do I keep them both without hurting anyone?
Divorce Court is now in session.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Brittany Schoen and Reggie Moore. Brittany Schoen, you have been here before.
Yes.
You came here on before your vows. I told you to kick them to the curb, and apparently you did, but let's take a look at what happened last time. Why are you so anxious to get married? You are just a baby.
I feel it's been 2 years, and we've been living together for 1.5 years. What are we waiting on? You know, I don't want to be 30 years old walking down the aisle.
He's not ready to get married. No. He says he's not ready to get married. His behavior says he's not ready to get married. Ms. Schoen, you're a beautiful young lady. You are a child, 22, plenty of time. If I were you, I'd kick him to the curb and go about my life. Hey. So, and you did.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, good for you. A lot of women hang in there and hang on way too long before they realize that it was a bad decision. Mr. Moore, hello to you.
How you doing?
I am doing well. I have your compatibility test. You got a new guy, new set of issues.
Yes.
So first, I want to talk to you, Ms. Schoen. I understand that you're a bit jealous of him. Tell me why.
Well, first off, I wouldn't say jealous. I'm more protective.
Protective,
over
okay.
What's mine,
Let's get it straight.
You know? He's very flirtatious with the women at work when we're out. Then we had a situation. We went out one night. Apparently, I took too long in the bathroom. I come out. He's having a drink with a whole nother lady that he paid for.
Are you buying drinks for other women while the woman you're with is in the bathroom?
Well, she basically said she wasn't really, you know what I'm saying, didn't have no money, and I was just trying to be a nice guy looking out for her, and it was just a couple dollars. So I didn't think it would be a big problem.
You didn't think that was problematic at all?
No, not a big problem.
If she was sitting right next to you, would you have bought the drink?
No.
No, I wouldn't.
See there? Don't do in the dark what you don't want to come to the light. Now, Mr. Moore, you say she's simply insecure.
Yeah.
That she just, you know, tell me some of the things that she's done to track, trail, or otherwise.
Where you want me to start at?
Anywhere.
Oh my God, she can be very insecure at times. One time, for example, I'm on my way to work and she's driving, you know what I'm saying? And my phone rang. It was an old female friend of mine, you know what I'm saying, that she knew about. And she called me, nothing real important like that, but she was driving. And she instantly, you know what I'm saying, just jumped out her body like, who is that? Who is that? Who calling you? All I hear is a female on the phone. So I tried to tell her what the ordeal was. First thing she, you know what I'm saying, try to do is grab my phone, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, hold on, slow down. We tussling over the phone in the middle of the highway.
He should just let me see it.
You were tussling over the phone while you were driving.
All he had to do was just hand me the phone.
In the middle of the highway.
First of all, there's no texting, reading, or otherwise being engaged while driving.
Thank you.
Hands,
Thank you.
eyes. You can look in a mirror, and that's it. I don't care who was on the phone.
She's always checking my phone. And then at that certain situation, we tussling over the phone, she instantly just grabbed my phone and tossed it out the window. And just toss it, and out of nowhere, she just politely pulls off.
I did.
You tossed it out the window?
Yes, I did. All you had to do is just let me see.
You didn't even know who the woman was.
But I can't see your phone, though, when it rings. I got to fight you to get to your phone, but you're not cheating. You're not doing nothing.
Because
let me see it, then you can see mine.
When my phone rings, it's for me. I don't be in your phone.
But I don't have no problem with you in it.
I understand that.
Well, you ain't understanding enough.
And at 5 a.m., I take it the same thing happened. Your phone went off at 5 a.m. It's the same story. She goes for the phone.
This what happened. Early one morning, you know what I'm saying? I think we had just got our argument later on that night. But early one morning, you know, when you sleep, you just hear the ringtone, the text message. So we heard, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, your phone ringing? I'm like, Nah, baby, you might be tripping. That wasn't my phone, you know what I'm saying? Nah, that's your phone. You always got people calling, texting you 2, 3 o'clock in the morning just for no, you know what I'm saying, for no reason. I'm like, baby, calm down. I don't, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't my phone. I think that was your phone. Nah, let me check your phone. Look, now you taking it somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? It's 5 o'clock in the morning. We don't need to take it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I want to check your phone. I want to see who texted me. I pick up my phone. I know there's no notifications. I'm like, hold on, baby. Check your phone. Let's check your phone.
It was an email on my phone. It was.
And then you about to jump on this man about 5 o'clock and somebody was doing it to you.
It was just an email, and we got the same. His text message ringtone is my email ringtone. So
let me ask you this, Miss Shawn. He seems like a decent guy. Have you any concrete, real, rational evidence that he's doing it? The thing with the drink was tacky. No doubt
That's the
about
worst
it.
of that part of it, yeah.
But it's not an indication of cheating. Have you got anything?
No, not really. No, I
Right.
don't.
Well,
Say it
now,
again.
we've talked about your jealousy. Now, Mr. Moore, I'm going to change targets. And the target is now you. I understand that you have an issue that you're jealous of her about. You have a problem with an individual? Do you not?
My best friend.
The only problem I have is with old girls she talked to.
She
I don't
got
know.
a name.
A friend of hers.
I call her Felicia.
Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. That's her name. I
Well,
call her.
when we get, I'm going to ask you why you have such a, because women have friends. So I want to know why this particular girlfriend is such a problem to you. Now, Ms. Shawn, let me put this in perspective for you. You almost get into a crash on the highway trying to jump at him because his phone rang, but you want him to be okay with you and your bisexual friend drunk, naked, laying in the bed. Does that sound a little off? So, Mr. Moore, what's wrong with Aisha?
Aisha is a handful. Every day, they're always hanging out. Every day, it's just them two. And I, you know what I'm saying, for another instance, I have nothing against it, but she's also bisexual, you know what I'm saying? And she always...
But that doesn't mean I am. Just because my friend just don't mean I am. You should know me better than that.
But you with her
let's
more than
find
you
out
with
what
me.
Mr. Moore's problem is, though. Is she simply around too much?
Around too much and always have her nose in our relationship. She always butting in our relationship, always has something to say about our relationship. If we get into an argument, she'll bring up some Felicia's here. Not Aisha, Felicia.
So it's like 2 against 1. You never fighting with one person. You always fight with two people.
And I, you know what I'm saying, I proposed to her. I love her. I love Brittany. And I'm always fighting with the both of them.
You're always fighting with the both of them?
I'm always fighting with the both of them.
Well,
she's
always.
around.
Since Aisha is always around, I think we should talk to her.
Talk to who?
Aisha.
What you mean? We finna talk to Aisha? What we gotta talk to Aisha? Aisha ain't even here.
Oh, here she comes.
You go right back about the door. You going back about the door.
Aisha Brown. Aisha Brown, how are you, ma'am?
Hi, Your Honor.
You are Brittany's best friend.
Yes, ma'am. 7 years.
What are your thoughts on Mr. Moore here? Do you think, well, I got an idea what you think, so why don't you tell me?
For one, he lying. He's sitting here telling a bald-faced lie. There is no way I get into that relationship. He barely say something to me. He say something maybe if it's like we all hanging out or something at the bar or something like that. He might, what's up, Isha? But if I come over her house or something, he put his face down or he get in his phone. Like, he not, like, I didn't even enter the room.
But I'm saying, Your Honor, every time I enter the room, it's she looking at me in a, you know what I'm saying, crazy way, like I did something to her.
Well, do you like Mr. Moore? Are you happy that they have a relationship, and do you respect and honor your best friend's man?
I respect her decisions,
They don't like each other.
but I'm not gonna say I don't like him.
What, is he not good to her?
To me, he's not good enough.
Oh my God.
Why is he not good enough?
Because, for one, when he first met her, they was going out, they was hanging out. He did the things that he needed to do to get her. And now that he got her and he done put a ring on her finger, now he barely even spend time with her. We kicking more than he
That's
do.
because I work.
Okay,
I'm at work.
well then
I'm out
you have
doing
to
other
spread
things.
that time out. You talking about husband material. You have to spread your time out equally
Where
with your
your
wife.
husband
Well, maybe part of the problem. Maybe part of the problem with them getting alone time is you.
No, it's not me.
Oh.
It's not me. It's not me. Because my best friend calls me and lets me know things that he's doing that I really, some stuff I might say, okay, well, he was right. You was wrong. But some stuff, he be wrong. He shouldn't
Tell
do
me
that.
something he's wrong about.
Okay, prime example. We, me and her was hanging out one night, and we hung out at some other friends' houses, and, we just did our little normal thing. We had a little drinking game or whatever, went to a little gathering, did our little thing, came home, but we ended up passing out. We ended up passing out in her bed. When he got off from work, he snapped out, and ever since then, it's just been some
Animosity.
agitation.
'Cause y'all
And
was
I'm
in the
like, wait a
bed
minute.
together.
Okay, but my best friend is not bisexual.
I
She
don't
likes
know
me.
what's going on when I'm
But
out
you
there.
should already know that by now. You've been dealing with me this long. How you don't know?
How do I know?
Wait, hang
Because you always...
hang on. Y'all out drinking with a
we
drinking
went to
game.
we had a drinking game, and when we got back, we didn't have any air conditioning at the time.
Oh.
So we were
Let that be the excuse.
in our, less of clothing. We were covered, but we weren't
covered.
in clothing like this.
And we wasn't like laying
And we
on
passed
top
out.
of each other.
She was on one side, I was on the other side.
I was at the
opposite
drunk
Drunk and
way.
laid out with no clothes on,
No,
and
we
you
had-
expect him to be
no,
okay
we had
with that?
underclothes on.
I had leggings on
And-
with a tank top. She had boy shorts on with a tank top. I was laying at one end of the bed. She was laying at one end of the bed.
He come in and
He come in
flip
snapping
the
because
script.
we're just in the bed together. But we're
Now, Miss Sean, let me put this in perspective for you. His phone rings. You almost get into a crash on the highway trying to jump at him because his phone rang, but you want him to be okay with you and your bisexual friend drunk, naked, laying in the bed. Does that sound a little off?
we wasn't naked.
I know how it looked.
We wasn't naked.
But this doesn't mean that anything was happening.
Scantily clad.
Okay.
Scantily clad.
Well,
I don't trust him.
Okay, you might not trust me, and I'm cool with that, but my best friend ain't one with you. So
But
you
I'm saying, why you always got your nose in our business? Why don't you just find you somebody to love you?
Like I said, I do. I have a few. I do.
have a few. Oh,
but I'm in her business because that's my little sister. That's my best friend. I was her first.
So tell me
Okay,
this.
So you
okay,
see what I gotta deal with every
that's
day.
enough. That's enough.
Rent was due. I call up. I'm like, where you at? You know what I'm saying? We got to pay this late for, you know what I'm saying, rent. Oh, I'm up here at the nail shop, kicking it with, you know what I'm saying, blase this, blase that. She looked beautiful, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna be out on the streets, looking good too, you know what I'm saying? Looking good at that.
Looking cute on the street. Miss Sean, I know why you like Miss Brown, because you two silly, feisty women love to have a good time together and all hollering and girl and woo and all that kind of stuff. And I know you two annoy the living daylights out of Mr. Moore. I know that's what's going on. I appreciate you coming, Miss Brown. Why don't you have a seat right over there, and I'm going to continue this matter with the two parties involved. Now, one of the things that really kills couples is they have issues about money, but they never resolve them. I want to get your perspective on what your economic situation is and why you have the problem with him about money.
He says I'm allergic to money.
True.
I like to shop. I'm a girl. I like to get my nails. I like to look pretty. I like to do all that. But it ain't just for me. I got to look nice for him. He gets mad when I spend too much, or if the rent's getting close, he don't want me to go do it right then, or I get limited to what I can spend, but we both work full-time jobs. I should be able to spend my glamorous money when I want to.
Mr. Moore, your thoughts on that? I have thoughts. I'm sure you do.
All I'm saying, Your Honor, okay, rent was due. I call up. I'm like, where you at? You know what I'm saying? We got to pay this late for, you know what I'm saying, rent. Oh, I'm up here at the nail shop, kicking it with, you know what I'm saying, blase this, blase that. Just wait for me. And hour and a half go by. She's still up there doing her little girl thing, gospel. I don't have no problem with her looking good. Look, she looked beautiful, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna be out on the streets looking good too, you know what I'm saying? Looking good at that.
Looking cute on the street.
I don't spend that
Let me ask you this. Don't you see some logic in what he's saying?
I do.
If you tight on the rent, why are you gonna spend it on your nails?
He's exaggerating a little bit. Rent.
Tell him about the TV you bought, the 50-inch TV you bought.
What happened with the 50-inch TV?
Oh, my God.
You bought it.
I bought it.
And without my knowledge, didn't tell me nothing.
How much was it?
I thought he would like it.
How much was it? How
much was it?
Like
was
$700.
$700?
Right.
Were you tight on rent that month?
Every month we tight.
Every month. Let me tell you something about late fees and interest and those credit cards you put them on. That's called the stupid tax. And they get you on the stupid tax. They get you on, you're late on your rent. You still got to pay all the rent, but you got to pay $50 extra for the stupid tax.
Right.
Don't pay the stupid tax.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be stupid.
Right.
All I'm saying is, Your Honor, we talked about the TV. We talked about getting the TV, you know what I'm saying, for the family. And our agreement was, you know what I'm saying, we're going to work on getting a little smaller TV and moving on up, you know what I'm saying, until we catch up on whatever we need to catch up on.
I didn't feel we needed 2 TVs
Well,
moving on up.
Here's
Just
the
get
deal.
one.
This is what I'm trying to say.
We
If
don't
you
need to
can
be there.
afford it, you can buy it. But if you can't afford it and you're paying taxes on it, you just can't do it. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
And you can't get everything right now. You don't need everything right now. You got him. Look at him.
Right. Thank you. Thank you.
Put the TV down after divorce court goes off. Miss Schoen, 30 seconds. I want to know why this man is the man for you. Do it right, do it well. Don't mess it up.
He's as close to perfect as I've ever seen in a man. He makes me feel really, really special. He's great with my child. He spoils me. I get what I want. He's everything I want in a man. He's manly. He does most of the stuff I ask him to do, you know. He's just different. He just makes me feel
Mr. Moore, 30
different.
seconds. It's on you.
I love Brittany. I want to marry her. You know what I'm saying? I love her that she's always there for me. She holds me down. She's my rock. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel that she can be everywhere I need her to be. And whatever I need, she's there.
She's down for you.
She's down. She's always there. I hate that we have to have our arguments. I hate that we have to have our disputes. But it always, at the end of the day, it always come out beautifully. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something, Miss Schoen. Remember last time I told you to kick the guy to the curb?
Yes, ma'am.
And you did it.
Yes, ma'am.
You need to keep this brother over
I
here.
know.
He loves you.
I know.
He's good to you. He's not, no other women are calling him. Leave his phone alone. Don't throw it out the window. Don't read the texts. Don't rush to it. He's not going anywhere. He loves you. Be secure in that. Be safe in that. Don't worry about what the rest of the world is doing. This brother loves you. And you have to leave it there, okay? Don't be insecure. Don't be scared. He's not running. If he's running anywhere, he's running towards you, not away from you. Don't chase him away. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Take this marriage certificate, go on and do the right thing. This matter is adjourned.
Well, I'm gonna say I just hope and pray that everything turns out right and she doesn't get heartbroken again. That's my best friend. I'm worried about her. I'm always gonna be worried about her. She's my little sister. I love you, Brittany.